George Osborne described Theresa May as a dead woman walking in the days after her snap election. She had lost her majority and with it her political authority. The only question, he argued, was how long she would remain on death row. The former chancellor went on to say he thought her demise could be imminent. On that he was wrong. She dug in and clung on, following a strategy of prevarication on Brexit to ensure that her warring MPs had no cause to turn their fire onto her. But since Chequers, the stench of decay has begun to spread through her government, and this week some of her MPs openly began to revisit her stay of execution. 042 video, Brexit plan, risks catastrophic party split. Backbench Brexiteer MPs spent a good chunk of a European research group meeting wargaming how to oust the Prime Minister from number 10. Tory MPs tell me they think more than 30 of their number have submitted letters of no confidence to Sir Graham Brady, the chairman of the 1922 committee. But senior Brexiteers quietly acknowledge that the focus, for now, has to be on chucking Chequers rather than chucking Mrs. May. A confidence vote will come if Theresa May does not have the foresight to see that Brexit is her final act as Prime Minister. Beth Rigby, the Eurosceptic wing of the party, simply does not have the numbers to bring her down. Brexiteers could well trigger a vote of no confidence. 48 letters are needed, but they do not have the firepower to finish the job. They would need half of the parliamentary party 158 MPs to vote against Mrs. May to force her out. It is a fight she knows they cannot win, at least for now. But however stoic, resilient and steely she may be, her party is looking beyond her now. Across Westminster, bars and restaurants are filled with MPs, political operatives and journalists discussing who might replace her, and when. The who is the easier questions to answer. Who are the Tory MPs plotting against Theresa May? 046 video, mug, friction, perfectly reasonable. Former Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson and Home Secretary Sajid Javid are said by Tory insiders to be tapping up party donors for potential leadership campaigns. Penny Mordaunt is said to be inviting groups of MPs to her home in a bid to build support from Brexiteers. Defence Secretary Gavin Williamson has his Curry Club band of MP supporters, and there is chatter that the new Foreign Secretary Jeremy Hunt and even the new Education Secretary Damien Hines might try to make a run of it. The more difficult question is when the challenge might come. Votes of no confidence, how they are triggered. 119 video, Heseltine, Boris resigned to become PM. Some Eurosceptics want to launch a challenge imminently to get Mrs. May out and put a true Brexiteer in to negotiate a free trade deal. Others are waiting to see what she comes back from Brussels with. If it is not to their liking, they might decide to move. But for all the Brexiteers' froth, there is no other obvious alternative right now. There are the EU negotiations to get through, the party is deeply divided, and there is no majority in Parliament. Now is not the moment to trigger a 3-month leadership battle. So Mr. Osborne might have to wait a little longer, still, for his prophecy to come true. But a confidence vote will come if she does not have the foresight to see that Brexit is her final act as Prime Minister. What her deeply divided party can agree on is that Mrs. May is not the one to lead them beyond Brexit, let alone into another general election. Sky Views is a series of comment pieces by Sky News editors and correspondents, published every morning. Previously on Sky Views, Tom Cheshire, Second Trump-Kim Summit makes sense.